Hey everyone, what's happening? Lex back today for another Brawl Stars video, and today, sneak peek number 1. We're going to be taking a look at the Brawl Pass, all the rewards on both the free and the paid side, a comparison of both of them. We're going to be going over probably the biggest balance changes that I have ever seen come into Brawl Stars in one update, as well as the brand new environment. Now, before we get into the over 40 balance changes that are coming to Brawlers, which will make Brawl Stars much more dynamic, let's first take a look at the Brawl Pass and what you should be expecting to get from your gems. Season 3 of the Brawl Pass here in Star Park is shaping up to look like a really good one. Now, of course, just like in the previous seasons, you can buy the Brawl Pass or you can buy the Brawl Pass plus 10 tiers, as you can see here on the screen. This is pretty much just like it always has been. So for 169 gems, you're going to be able to buy into the Brawl Pass. And of course, if you're going to be getting the Brawl Pass, if you're going to be spending any money in Brawl Stars, be sure to use code LEX. It doesn't cost you anything extra, but it does help support me, my family, and this channel, and would really appreciate your support. And thank you so much to everybody who has been using my code. Really do appreciate you all very much. Now, as you guys take a look at the Brawl Pass, let me tell you what you're going to be getting on both the free and the paid side. I calculated it all up so that you wouldn't have to. On the free pass, you're going to be getting 16 regular boxes, 25 big boxes, 10 mega boxes, 1 pin pack, 90 gems, 1,100 coins, and 875 power points. You're going to be getting all that for free. Now, if you decide you want to buy into the Brawl Pass, which is the single best bit of progression that you can spend any money on in Brawl Stars. If you spend money on nothing else, you can only buy one thing, this would be the thing to do because the progression amount is ridiculous. So for $10 extra, you're going to get 13 big boxes, 5 mega boxes, 1 pin pack, 14 pins, 2 skins, 1 chromatic brawler, 1,300 coins, and 1,150 power points extra on top of the free pass. So you combine both of those together. If you bought the Brawl Pass, then this is what you're going to be getting in total. 16 regular boxes, 38 big boxes, 15 mega boxes, 2 pin packs, 14 exclusive pins, 2 skins, 90 gems, 2,400 coins, and 2,025 power points. That is a lot of progression. Just to give you an idea of how good of a value the paid Brawl Pass is, let's just take a look at a couple things. First off, the mega boxes. 5 mega boxes. If you bought them at normal price, that's 400 gems. That's way less than just buying the paid Brawl Pass. Way less. It's like triple the value almost. The maths, don't calculate it. I know it's not triple. It's like 2 point something, whatever. The big boxes is also almost 400 gems just to buy those as well. The pin pack, that's another 50 gems. Just the extra coins by themselves is about 150 gems just to get those extra coins and nothing else in the paid Brawl Pass. That almost pays for the Brawl Pass by itself. Just those few things that I mentioned, that's almost 1,000 gems, and that's not including the exclusive pins, skins, and chromatic brawler. So yeah, if you've got the money to spend, the Brawl Pass is by far the best value for your gems, and it's not even close. Now let's take a look at this massive set of balance changes. Now first off, they've done a big round of quality of life in terms of the supercharging effect. Now you're going to see a lot of them that were intended as buffs and nerfs on each brawler, but there are a few brawlers where they were tweaked just slightly, and it wasn't intended as a buff or a nerf. It was just slightly tweaking them to improve the quality of life and the gameplay of how it charges the super. To illustrate that, we can take a look at Barley because his super charge rate was increased slightly on his super attack. It's not a big change, and you're going to have to zoom way in to take a look at that super bar to see a difference, but it's there and it's slight, and it was not intended as a buff or a nerf. It's just a very small quality of life change. And the same thing goes for Carl, Colt, and Jesse. They have seen some of their supercharge rates increased slightly or decreased slightly on both their super and their main attacks. But now on to the actual buffs and nerfs that were intended by Supercell. This is a big long list. We're just going to start at the top and we're going to roll right through them. You're going to see a before and after so you can know what to expect here coming in the update. Now let's take a look. First off, Bo has seen his supercharge rate increase slightly to fully charge from 3 full hits with his main attack. Also, his super charge rate is decreased slightly from his super attack, although if you hit all 3 mines, it will still fully charge your super once again. Bull's health has been increased from 4,900 to 5,000 hit points. His super charge rate was also increased slightly from his main attack, as well as his super charge rate was increased also slightly from his super attack. Dynamite's super charge rate has been increased to fully charge from 2 full hits with his main attack. El Primo's supercharge rate is increased from 10 hits to 9 hits with his main attack, and likewise from 5 hits to 4 hits with his super attack. Also for Primo, his asteroid belt gadget explosion radius has been increased by 11%. Em's supercharge rate has been increased to fully charge with 3 full hits from her main attack. Jean's supercharge rate has been increased slightly to fully charge from 3 full hits with his main attack. Jackie's Counter Crush Star Power's effective radius has been increased by 50%. That is a big buff to Counter Crush. Max's supercharge rate has been increased to fully charge from 3 full hits with her main attack. Now the next buff will absolutely make a big difference in how you play Mortis. Mortis is getting 2 changes. Now, his supercharge rate has been decreased slightly from his main attack, although that does not change any interactions or combos. The big one here is that the supercharge rate on Mortis's super has been increased. This now allows Mortis, if he hits 2 targets with his super and then 2 dashes, he will get his super back again. This is going to be a big difference in a lot of Mortis players. So if you're into Mortis, you should be rejoicing right now, because if you angle those supers to catch 2 players and then just get 2 more dashes, you've got another super, you're ready to go. This is going to make Mortis much more dangerous. Now for Nita, she's got her supercharge rate increased from 7 hits to 6 hits with her main attack. Also for her super, the charge rate has been increased from 11 to 10 bear attack hits. Rosa's supercharge rate has been increased to fully charge from 3 full hits with her main attack. Shelly is getting multiple buffs here, with her health being increased from 3,600 to 3,800, as well as her supercharge rate has been increased slightly to fully charge from 2 full hits with her main attack. However, her supercharge rate has been decreased slightly on her super attack. Spike is also getting a couple buffs. He is seeing his main attack damage increase from 520 to 560 per Spike, as well as his supercharge rate has been increased slightly on his super. Tara's supercharge rate has been increased slightly to fully charge from 4 full hits with her main attack. Tick's supercharge rate has been increased slightly to fully charge from 2 full hits with his main attack. And for the final buff, we've got Crow. No Crow buff. At least he didn't get nerfed. You know, speaking of nerfs, let's find out who did. First off, Mr. P. Supercharge rate has been decreased on his main attack, although he still charges it fully with 6 hits. And also his supercharge rate from his porter attacks has been increased from 16 hits up to 18 hits. So that's another nerf for Mr. P. Next up, we have Poco and his gadget. Tuning Fork healing has been decreased from 500 to 400 health per second. Now, one of the biggest nerfs coming into this update is going to be headed over to Surge, which is well deserved. Surge's star power to the max no longer will split whenever it reaches max length. You have to hit a target or hit a wall for that projectile to split. So you can't just build up to rank 4, sit back at a crazy distance, and just make everybody run in fear because you don't even have to hit them. You just shoot in the area and you destroy everybody. That no longer will be happening. You actually have to hit your shots or strategically hit a wall. And for the last nerf, we have Gale. Gale's gadget, Spring Ejector, now doesn't have quite as much ejection power. Basically, Gale's gadget has gone limp. Now, a really big change for 8-Bit is that his star power, Extra Life, is gone. It is going to be no more. He's getting a new one called Plugged In. What's going to happen with this star power is that whenever you're in range of your turret, you're going to get a speed boost. It actually has a really cool little animation where it looks like he is actually plugged in to the turret itself. Very cool. I really do like the star power. I think it's going to be better than the boosted booster. Speaking of star powers, Gale is also getting his second star power change. You know, the one that nobody used where you just kind of like shot your super at your friends and it made them run faster? Yeah, nobody used that. He's getting one now called Freezing Snow, and this one is actually really, really strong. I wouldn't be surprised if this got a nerf, but we'll see how that goes out. But what happens now is his main attack applies a 0.4 second slowing effect upon hit. So if you just time your shots, you can pretty much constantly keep somebody slowed down, which is a little crazy. I think it might be too strong. We'll have to wait and see. I'm just playing against bots here, but it seems really, really strong. And the last one here is basically a visual change, and that is to Pam. The visual healing area on Pam's turret has been adjusted to match the effective healing area itself. So basically now the visual area on the turret is slightly smaller, although the actual healing area is the same as it always was. It just now matches the actual healing area. I'm saying healing in area quite a bit, but I think you guys get what I'm talking about. On the downside, Pam's gadget has now been reduced to match that effective area. So the gadget did get a slight area nerf, but it's very slight and it's actually matching the healing area now. So all in all, it's basically a visual change. Now, the last thing in the sneak peek is going to be the brand new environment. Now, you saw a little bit of it in Brawl Talk, but here is going to give you a full-on tour. And just to make it a little more fun, let's play a game. Can Lex double jump before the game runs out? Let's find out. So there you guys go, the Brawl Pass, all the rewards, all the buffs, nerfs, and changes, as well as the new environment. What do you guys think? Do you like what you're seeing here? I really do. I think that it's going to make the game feel a lot more fast-paced with everybody getting their supers more often. I don't know, maybe it'll be annoying. So let me know what you guys thought about all this in the comments down below. Be sure to subscribe for the next sneak peek. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. And as always, until next time, I'll catch you guys on the flip side. Peace out.